Hi, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about stories. So first, I want you to look at these pictures. Do you know any of these characters? Who are they? And what do they have in common? Pause the video so that you can take some notes and we can share in class. Great, let's continue. Now think about this. What kind of books do you usually read? And what kind of movies do you watch? Have you ever been part of a book club? Or do you watch your movies by yourself or with someone else? Generally, I watch movies with my boyfriend or with my family. And I read books by myself. I don't usually discuss them with anyone. What about you? Please think about this before class. Great. So, looking at this picture over here, what do you think the story that we're going to read will be about? Please pause the video and write down at least three theories. Okay, we are going to share our theories during class. Let's continue. And now let's go to our student book page 37, please. Exercise 2A. Here, we're going to match the verbs to their meanings. We have say, acknowledge, slip, make eye contact, venture, make your way, slap down, and tug. Please pause the video and try to match these verbs. Okay, let's go ahead and check your answers. So, the verb say, it is not only to speak, but we can also use it to express, for example, or like. To acknowledge, this is when we nod or smile to show that you see someone. For example, when you are in a supermarket and you just smile to someone passing by, you let them know that you saw them there. Okay, then we have slip, and this is move something quickly some people don't notice. For example, you can slip a note to your partner so that he can read a message, but nobody else will notice this. If you make eye contact, that means that you look at someone directly in the eye. Venture means to go somewhere risky or unpleasant. And if you make your way, that means that you walk toward something or someone. If you slap down an object, you hit with a flat hand. And tug means to pull hard. Very good. Now, let's go to student book page 36. We're going to read and listen. What is Annette's problem? Let's begin.
Page 36. 1. Reading. B. Read for main ideas. Read the winning entry in a short story contest. What is Janet's problem? Saturday by Susan Ingram.
Janet couldn't remember when she'd first realized she was invisible. She supposed it had started, well, maybe it had started before, but she first noticed it when she would look into someone's eyes, say a passerby on the street, or even someone in the hallway at work when she was pushing the mail cart from office to office. She had always thought it was only human. What you did as a part of a community, a part of society. When someone passes by, you look them in the eyes, smile and say hi, or hello, or how's it going? Janet always did, to everyone. Of course, not everyone responded. Some people looked away. Some acted like they didn't see her or didn't hear her. She always felt sorry for people like that. What was it like not to be able to smile and say hi? She couldn't imagine. But lately, she had noticed that not only was no one saying hi back, no one was even acknowledging her, as if she weren't even there, just as if they couldn't see her at all. Then stranger things happened. One day, when she was in line at her local donut shop, the woman behind the counter waited on the guy in front of her, then looked through her and asked the girls behind her, "May I help you?" She began ordering from the drive through window. They could hear her voice apparently through the cheap speakers, could see at least her truck when she pulled up to the window. They would slip her the medium half decaf with vanilla cream and take her bills and give her change, all without making eye contact. She would drive away, smiling, eyes wide, and shake her head and sip her coffee and wonder what was happening in the world. This morning, a clear, hard winter morning, a Saturday, Janet pulled out of the drive through, doubled back into the parking lot still piled high with mountains of snow, and parked. She'd been stuck in the house for 3 days, the office closed, her neighborhood like something from another planet. She grabbed the newspaper from the seat next to her. It was the first paper she'd gotten since the day before the storm. She found it sitting in the sun on top of a 6-foot mound of snow at the end of her driveway like a yellow plastic bag Valentine's Day gift. With her coffee and bag in one hand and the newspaper tucked under her arm, she pushed through the door of the donut shop she hadn't ventured in months and made her way to a small table by the window. There were a few people at a high top at the opposite window. A couple of workers in headsets and caps moved behind the counter. No one looked up as she crossed to her table and sat down. Janet sipped at the coffee. It was hot and almost burned her tongue. She slipped the newspaper out of the plastic sleeve and spread it out on the table. A small, wrinkled man was making his way toward her, sliding a large rag mop across the already clean floor. Janet lifted her feet as he mopped under her table. He put the mop in the bucket and reached over for her newspaper, sliding it halfway off the table before Janet slapped her hand down, stopping it. The man looked puzzled and tugged again. "Hello," Janet said and smiled. The man looked up into her eyes. "Oh, hello," he said, smiling back. "I didn't see you." "Now you do," she said. "Now you do."
Okay, so what do you think about this story? We're going to share during class, okay? I will see you then. Bye bye.